Hello, Cancerians. Welcome to your Beware of Lovers with a Sting reading. I have to tell you, I've done some of the readings already, and it's had some interesting outcomes. I'm convinced most people must have ended relationships or something happened during the Mercury retrograde. But we'll see. So let's see. Card for the lover who left you feeling stung. Let's see. The lovers, well, could have been dealing with a Gemini. Now, this lover's card is not like my regular lover's cards, but I feel like this one is about a player. So if they left you feeling stung, Cancer, I feel like they had other options. They kept their options open. So that's not good, is it? So let's see. Let's clarify that lover's card. For Cancer, for the lover who left them feeling stung. Let's clarify the lover's card. The King of Swords. Interestingly enough, the Lover's card is a Gemini card, and the King of Swords is an air sign card. Someone who is at the top of their game. You know, this is analytical, successful, you know. And I always love that, you know, when they have the scales in there, which always makes me think of Libra. So, could be a Libra, but he holds the sword, like the Queen of Swords in this card, which I always think of as the sword of truth. So this is a person who, they see things, they know things, not intuitively, but because they're just intelligent. So, interesting. I hate to say it, but I keep feeling like they think I'm going to keep going before I say anything else. How do they feel about you now? How does the person who you feel stung by, Cancer, feel about you now? Page of Swords. Now, the Page of Swords is someone who can say things and get themselves in trouble. Could be someone who gets in trouble, you know. The Page of Swords could be some trouble with law. But once again, we have air sign quality. Page of Swords. So, Cancerians, I'm wondering, were you dealing with an air sign? Could also mean that you're younger. And I always think of when he's blowing the cloud up there, all I could think of is that you're full of hot air. So they could feel that you are, maybe you tell stories and you're not really grounded very well because you are sitting on a cloud. So they may see you as being younger and more airy, you know, which is interesting since they're the Cancer, they're the air sign, but it's very odd. Let's see here. And how do they think you see them, Cancer? How does this person think Cancer sees them? I can get the cards apart. The Chariot. And it's very interesting because I believe the Chariot is the Cancerian's card. So they see you as yourself, and the Chariot is traditionally moving forward. So they see you now as someone who is in control. Now in this one, he has reins on the horses. But if you do notice, they seem to be pulling in two different directions. So they see you as not being really in control. They see you as moving forward, but in not a direct manner, more like you seem unsure to them. Do I go left? Do I go right? What do I do? So that's how they see you now, Cancerians. Now, what's the future for the two of you? What's the future for the Cancerian and the lover who left them feeling stung? Tell me about their future. The Moon, the Cancerian card. It's unclear. You're not seeing everything you're supposed to see. And like I said before, I feel like this may have been something that happened during the Mercury retrograde. And that would make sense as to why there's so much clarity. You know, can you tell, is she looking left, right, or middle? You see 3 faces. You see three dogs on the head. On the head. 3 heads on the dog, sorry. It's late. And so this is about intuition. And so the future is unclear. I feel like you won't really know. Let's see. Any inclination, clarify the moon. Actually, instead of clarifying the moon, tell us more about what the future holds for them. I know that it's unclear, but what's the best case scenario for Cancers? What's the best case scenario for this? For them, with the person you burn them. What's the best case scenario? The Queen of Cups. You're just showing up all over the place. I really feel like what this reading is saying, Cancerian, is that no matter what anybody wants, you're going to be you. And the Queen of Cups is a little deluded. She doesn't see things clearly. And you can be naive and taken advantage of. So my suggestion after seeing these cards and everything is that this person, you need to grow. That's how I feel like saying. You need to be more mature. And you need to be more, or I should say, less heart-driven, which is going to be hard for you, of course, but I feel like that's the only way for you to have clarity with this relationship. So, let's see. One more card for Cancerians, for the lover who left them feeling stung. The World. Oh my goodness. Now, we're going to see what it says, but this is a man and a woman coming out together. So it could be you reuniting with yourself and coming out to the world as just you. Or it could be that this person and you get back together again and you introduce yourselves to the world as a couple again. Let's see what the romance angel cards have to say. Because I have to say, so far, Gemini's got reconciliation, I think. I think Aries might have gotten reconciliation. Let's see. Romance angels. A card for Cancerians. Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. There you go. So whenever I see this and I see that piece of paper and the fire in the background, I always think of, if you're having a hard time releasing them, and I always think of the Friends episode where you take a picture, you know, of that person, or you take a letter from them and you burn it symbolically to release them and say, I release you. I am no longer held by you, and you can no longer hold me. And release them. So this, to me, the clarity is that you're going to release them and introduce you as you, like becoming more of yourself. So let's see here. Let's end with a Spellcasting Oracle card for Cancerians. Spellcasting Oracle card. Let's see. Commitment. And interestingly enough, this, I think, is a commitment to you. I feel like you need to build a foundation with yourself and take that time to own who you are. Become a stronger version of you. So that when the right person does come along, you're better able to move into a relationship with them. And not be seen as indecisive, maybe a little confused, but you'll have a better grasp on who you are and therefore who you want to be with. So thank you very much for being here, Cancerians. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and take care of you, okay? Thank you. Bye.